Hi all, Guru here. I'm back to you people guys. Today I would like to discuss with you people on the uh, interview points of view in the testing. For example, if how you wanted to take the interviewer in your path. This is one tips which I wanted to give you guys. Like for example, if you went for an interview and you should understand the how interviewer is going to put you a question in front of you and what are the experience you have, guys. According to the experience level, by looking at your profile, his expectations is different, keep it in mind. And he will start asking you the questions with a different way, but you should have a good techniques to take him in your path. I mean to say, when you are giving him an answer, right, on the testing question answers, you should know how to drag him in your path. And here there is a technique like time should go out and answer should come out from your mouth very valid way, so that he should feel confident on you, guys. So when the interviewer will get confidence on you, like whenever he is asking the questions, right, how you will get a confident on you people, like first he will look into your profile and just he will ask you, can you can you tell me about your past experience, what kind of experience you have. Then you need to brief him. Yes sir, I'm having 7 years of experience in QA, 7 years industrial experience in QA. I worked around 4 to 5 projects, and couple of projects I worked with a client place, and couple of projects I worked with in my in-house projects. Okay, so they may ask you, hey Guru, can you tell me uh, what kind of testing process you have followed up, and what is the process you guys have followed up in testing, and how do you perform as as a tester when there are couple of issues comes to you. Means, I mean to say, see, if you have completed the testing activities and you are confidently, you told your manager stating that yes sir, I have completed the testing activities, can we go ahead and release the product to the production? What you will do in that situation? Your manager will come to you and he will ask, hey Guru, have you done with your testing activities, can we go ahead and release your module to the production? So will you give the sign off? So immediately you will feel like what to tell, how to tell in that situation, because these all are situation handlings rather than doing the testing, guys. These are the such questions they wanted to ask you. Immediately they will put all responsibility on your name, and you will think, right, what answer I have to give him. Yes sir, how you need to respond them back, right? Yes sir, I have done the 12th iteration of 12th cycle iteration of testing. I felt very confident that all the functionalities are working very well as per test cases. If we consider, even though I have done the ad hoc testing, apart from functional testing and test case execution, I have done the ad hoc testing, and there is not much defects. But what I will do, give me a 10 minutes of time. Again, I would like to see overall one flow of functionality without any test cases. We call it as ad hoc testing. So once you are done with that ad hoc testing, right, you will get a confidence and you will send out an email. Yes, you can go ahead and release this module to the production. Means how confident you are on your testing. So sometimes what happens, guys, I will tell you. Sometimes interviewer will ask you, hey, you have executed 150 test cases, you have not found a single defect, and your manager is asking you, hey, you have executed 150 test cases, and one test cases are very deep, so why you have not identified the defect? So then suddenly you will come to know what to give him an answer. Actually you have executed, but there is what happens, there will be a two ways. Either you knows the functionality and you executed properly, there is no defect, or you don't know whole functionality, just you made it as past. So that your manager wanted to check before getting into sign off. Guys, how you should answer them in this situation? You should answer them dynamically. Okay sir, I have executed 150 test cases. from that, I found that coders are good. Coding they have done very good. I could not able to find the defect, but this is not the right way to give them answer, because they hired you to identify the defect. They hired you to get some defects. If you could not able to get any defects, right? Yes, there might be some situations, might be a coders are very good. They have done the very good coding, but there will be a defect. There will be a defect. You should, unless and until you know the functionality well, you could not able to do the good functionality testing, guys. So this is how you need to understand the functionalities, and you need to inform, yes, sir, I found these many defects already. It is in status reports. Okay. And every day, what they will do, there will be, once you come to the office, right? You need to check the emails. What are the emails come into the picture on your name? How many uh, defects you need to verify? Okay, how much regression testing you need to do? See, there will be a particular emails. According to that particular emails, you need to understand, you need to start your working, because every day there will be a call from the US and you need to attend the call, and your test lead will be there. You all people will be there inside the call, and you need to understand what customer is assigning you the task. Apart from you, your lead should listen carefully, and apart from that, there will be a one person who wanted to take the minutes of meeting. What are the discussions we have done on that particular timing? That discussions, we call it as a minutes of meeting. It has to be published to the team according to the task which has given from the coordinator, on-site coordinator. We should start working. Apart from that, you will get the particular emails. Okay, you need to do the 15 defects to be retested. Then from 15, these many test case impacted test cases you need to re-execute. Okay. After that, you need to send out and the daily status report. According to that task, you should start working yourself, and you should plan yourself what work you wanted to do. You should write down the task. Okay, this task, this task, this task. By end of the day, you should complete all the tasks. You need to send, you need to communicate to the your manager. These are the things I have done, and this is the regression testing I have done. These many test cases got passed, these many test cases got failed, and these are the defects. Okay. But by end of the day, you need to inform all your tasks through your status reports. Means status reports should be perfect enough where your test manager or your colleagues or your team members, they should understand what exactly you have done. Work should be very transparent, guys. Everybody should know what work what person is doing, so that work should be very transparent. If work is very transparent, we can avoid lot of duplicate defects. Means sometimes what happens, if we raise the defect, right, same defect another person may raise, and it will become a big count to the developer. It is a bad impact on the developer. Because of that reason, we should aware, is there any duplicate defects, is there any defect already available, so that we need to take care. And while raising the defect, right, you should be 100% pakka, is it a correct defect or not? Okay, is it is a reproducible defect or not? If it is a reproducible defect, what is the severity and priority you need to raise? Guys, the severity and priority are very important as per the testing parts of view, because it decides the capability of the developer. Means the performance of the developer is depending on your severity and the priority of your defect. See, for example, if you have raised a high severity defect, according to your understanding, according to your functionality, you may raise the defect as very high severity, but it will impact your developer. That is the reason sometimes what happens, immediately developer will ping you back, and he will reduce your severity level 1 to 3 or 2 or something else. You need to have some evidences. Okay. Severity and priority you need to raise while raising the defect according to the situation. What situations, what are the different situations you need to raise? Suppose, see, severity, priority, depending on how depth you know the functionality, one thing. Second is how it is going to impact your end user. Means who wanted to use your application, right? So how it is impacting them. Means is that defect is very impacting very seriously to the end user, if it is impacting very seriously to the end user, means it is stopping his business work, then definitely you should raise it as a very high severity and as well as high priority, because it's stopping his business. He cannot continue without that execution of that functionality. And even though you are facing that, because rest of the functionality you need to block, unless and until they fix and they give back to you, you could not able to execute rest of the functionalities. Such kind of defect you need to raise it as a very high severe and high priority. So you should understand what is severity and priority also over here. Severity means the defect, how it is really impacting the end user. If it is impacting more, we need to fix it as early as possible. So how much duration of time you are giving to the developer is that time duration, because 10 defect you have raised. Among 10, it doesn't mean that they will pick up the high severity and high priority defect first and they will start fixing it out. Rest of the defect, they may put it as a in progress, they may push in the next release because the impact is very less. Guys, it is a serious issue. Whenever you are raising the defect, you should be good enough. You should be pakka enough whether it is a defect or not. If it is a really defect, then you can raise. No issues. And once you raise the defect, you should know immediately you need to update your requirement traceability matrix. You need to update your test case execution result, whether it is passed or failed, and you need to update your defect reports also. You need to update execution report. We call it as a test case execution report. You need to update the requirement traceability reports. You need to update the defect also which you are raising. You need to raise the defect and you need to report the daily defect reports also. You need to send the daily defect reports also. Guys, what I would like to suggest is, trust me guys, you work with me, you will get a vast knowledge and your confidence level will become very high. Trust me, but you should know how to handle the situations. Testing anybody can do, guys. Testing, even the freshers 2 years or 1 year's experienced person can do, because he has a test cases, he can execute and he can report the defect. But while reporting the defect, he need a support because he is a fresher. But situation handling, how you are responding to the interviewer, how your communication should be, how you are interacting with the customer, what kind of status reports you are sending, how you are explaining your status reports, and what time you need to schedule the status report, when is it to go, and how you are attending the scrum call on daily basis, what you need to understood in the scrum calls. Guys, it is one of the best opportunities. Start with me. I'm going to start a new batch in this week. Better join with me, attend my free demo session, understand me first, then you take a call. Guys, it is the best opportunity. Don't miss out. And please make sure that subscribe this channel and make sure that you click one hit button to like on that. Let us see, there are a couple of people, they are looking out for the real world of testing. They wanted to work on the project rather than going for the theory. I'm least bothered about the education gap, what they have. I'm least bothered about which graduation they are coming out. And I'm least bothered about their career gap. Join with me. I would like to guide you. I would like to help you out in all angle of testing. Thank you guys. Thanks for listening my video. And thanks, I would like to respect your time, the time which you have spent on me to watching my video. Please wait for next video. I will come back to you. Guys, go through it. Join with me. Talk to me. I would like to help you out. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Guru. See you again.